Hello, welcome to Local Lives. Today I'm at Pawticular.
My name is Reva Thomas. I'm from Pelican Lake First Nation, which they also call Chittick Lake.
My name is Kevin Braithwaite. I'm a 31-year-old Métis from Calgary, Alberta.
When did you first open Pawtucluar Pet Supply?
We opened April 1st, 2021, so a little over 2 years now. Yeah, right in the middle of COVID there. Yeah. It was hard to get the traffic in here, obviously, and yeah, it's been a journey for sure. It's interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what inspired the two?
We were just tired of working for other people and wanted to do our own thing, and we landed on a pet store, and we know that we wanted to have a good sense of community, and yeah, this is it.
What was it about a pet store?
Help people find healthy stuff for their pets instead of just listening to mass media and making sure their pets are doing well, and then we get to see happy people, and nobody's upset when they go and shop for their best friends, right? Yeah, we have a almost 2-year-old cat, Siamese cat named Catalina.
What roles did the two of you play in the business?
I basically handle the day-to-day, and Reva comes and helps watch the store and does like the artistic stuff and like our Instagram, and she mainly raises Kenzie, which is a lot harder than what I do here. So yeah.
So I just know the two of you met.
Yeah, we actually met in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
So I was working there a little bit, and she was
There.
Yeah, she was there.
We actually moved there the same time.
So yeah, we moved there at the same time because she was just from her reserve is a couple hours north, so that's obviously the city that she was drawn to the closest. And then yeah, just happened to meet there, and this is it. Yeah.
You guys think you were gonna open a pet store together when you met?
No, never thought I would have done this, but that's the beauty of life. You never know what's gonna happen, right? So I'm sure you didn't always think you're gonna be a content creator when you were little.
Maybe a little bit. What was it about Calgary then that drew the two of you here?
Well, I'm from here, and I love the city, and there's a lot of good people here, a lot of things to do, a lot of activities. There's always something going on, and it's just a great place to raise kids too. So,
How's Calgary and the community as a whole received your business?
really good, actually. Yeah, we got a lot of support for being a little local independent store. A lot of people prefer that to the big chains, which we appreciate. And yeah, we've been doing pretty good. Can't complain.
How do you give back to the community here?
We've done several events so far. Like, we're only 2 years into it, and we've already hosted a fundraiser barbecue for Barks Rescue, and then last year we did a fundraiser barbecue for Oh My Oak Ridge, which is a local volunteer group working on updating the green spaces around here. And then most recently, we were a gold sponsor for the Cedar Brae Carnival this weekend. And yeah, just donating money and time wherever.
Can you tell us about Pawtucluar Pet Supply and some of the services who offer customers?
Yeah, so we're obviously a retail storefront here, but we also offer free same-day delivery. You just go on the website and order there, and then either Reva or I bring it to you, depending who's busy and who's not. You know? And yeah, and then we just sell food, toys, supplies, and yeah, accessories, stuff like that.
When did you start offering an online format?
Since day one, I knew that would have been an important thing, especially when you open in the middle of COVID, because then not many people were going into shops yet. It was still kind of like,
That's still kind of iffy.
yeah, it was still pretty iffy. People wanted delivery, so yeah, we brought that out day one, and I knew we'd have to do it either way to compete with Amazon and stuff like that.
How has that impacted?
We've honestly, like, since COVID's kind of tapered off, we see more people in store than delivery, but the delivery is still good to have for when people are busy or they forget, and just life happens, right? So some people still use the delivery, but for the most part, people like to get out into the stores again.
Can you tell us more about the delivery system?
So yeah, like, as soon as you order online, either Reva or I go and do it. If it's around here, like not too far from the store, I have a little bike that I deliver stuff on, And otherwise, you got to use a car. Well, yeah, you can also do like an auto order too, like set up auto order for every so often that you want. And then,
It's cool.
yeah. Yeah, it's a couple people doing that and pretty easy. You just set it and forget it. And then you're good to go.
So how has the owning the store impacted you?
We're definitely a lot busier now than when we had just regular jobs. But it's good. It's like brought us out of our shell and stuff. We're pretty shy people, and this has obviously kind of forced us out of that. So it's been good. We're more social now.
And people often bring their pets in.
Oh yeah, people bring dogs in every day, and I see the odd cat, and yeah, it's fun. It's fun seeing people's pets, and like I said, everybody's just happy when they're with their best friend and going shopping for them, right? So,
Is there any regular pets that you get brought in all the time that
oh yeah, lots of regulars, yeah. Like since we're here every day, like we're owner operator, that we get to know pretty much all of our regulars, so we know them and their dogs, and like, oh hey, how's it going? And yeah.
steer? Wicked sense of community within the pet community here.
Oh yeah. People pretty much know each other. Like everybody meets at the off leash dog park there, and yeah, well, most people. It's a good sense of community around here for sure.
Why is it important to you to mostly distribute Canadian and natural?
Well, Canadian because we want to support Canadian jobs. There's already enough outsourcing. We don't need more outsourcing, especially like since we're the local like little store. We want to bring in Canadian products. That's the reason people come here. Otherwise, you go to a big chain store and just get whatever random stuff. And natural, so that the dogs are better off and they do well in life.
There's a lot of people out there that only want Canadian products as well.
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah.
have to keep bringing that in.
Yeah, that's kind of why they come here as opposed to other stores. I like to be able to support Canadian jobs, and like that's the reason we're here too, right? Supporting our local economy. There's a lot of Alberta-made products, a lot of smaller entrepreneurs. We try to sell some of their stuff too. So yeah,
How has it been being Indigenous entrepreneurs?
it's been good. Like
Yeah, there's people out there that specifically come here because we're Indigenous.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
yeah, can't complain at all. It's been good. Just like any entrepreneur, it's obviously been a little bit of a struggle, and it's a lot, but it's good. Yeah, it's good.
Any advice for any other Indigenous entrepreneurs who are looking to maybe start?
Yeah, just do it. You can't let the fear of failure stop you. Otherwise, you're just gonna always wonder, and
Yeah.
that's worse than just going for it. Like you gotta obviously put in like 24/7.
How has your sense of community grown since opening the store?
Honestly, by a lot. Like because we were like shy before, weren't really like super involved in communities. Like I spent a year as the community association president at Palliser, Bayview, Pump Hill over there, and that was good. And then just getting to know a lot of people in the community, it's nice to be able to recognize people and talk and say, hey, how's it going? Stuff like that. Instead of we bump into people all the time at the grocery store or the park over here. And
How would you like to see your store grow?
more customers. No, it's good. I don't know. Maybe one day if we get super ambitious and we can open another location. But honestly, we're good with where we're at. We're no complaints, nothing. We're not like, oh, I wish we could grow more, because it's pretty expensive to run a business in this city. So I don't want to like double the footprint of the store, just because it wouldn't make any sense. But
What do you think your younger self would say? They could see you.
yeah, you'd be like, oh, I didn't see that coming. Because I'm a blue collar worker. Like I worked on the rigs and I was a welder, and this is a complete turnaround. I never even did retail before this. So
Complete
Yeah.
respect for retail.
oh yeah, we got a whole new appreciation for retail workers after having to do this. But most people are pretty good. You get the odd person that'll ruin your day, but for the for the most part, people are pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think your younger self would say?
I don't know. Like I'm still in shock that I'm still here. What do I usually say to you? Like I never thought I'd be here. I say that to myself almost all the time.
Yeah, you just never know where life takes you.
Mm.
It's a journey. Yeah.
Was it to be that representation for other Indigenous entrepreneurs? I bet a lot of young Indigenous women are going to look up to you, and a lot of Indigenous men are going to look up to you too.
Yeah, if we can help inspire somebody to do their own thing and go for it, then that's good. If can't, like I said, can't let the fear of failure stop you. You got to just go for it and then give it your all. If you don't do too well, then try something else, I guess. But well, you just got to go for it, or you're always going to wonder.
Do you have any advice for any first-time pet owners?
Yeah, if you haven't had a pet before, it can be a lot, but you just got to stick through it because it's a lot for the pet as well. Everybody's learning. You're trying to learn each other, and yeah, you just got to stick with it, and it'll get better. Yeah.
Well, what are some things you'd like viewers to know about your store?
Just to definitely let them know we are Indigenous.
Yeah.
We are locally owned.
Yeah, we're independent. Everybody says they're locally owned these days, but there's a difference between local and independent. Local is where you're like you can be a franchisee or such running the store. Like all these chain stores, they say they're local, but their head office is somewhere else, or they're publicly traded company. We don't have a head office. Our head office is right here. Yeah. And if we fail, the store fails. If they fail, then somebody else takes over the store, right? So that's one of the main differences.
Take care of your space.